Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, an extremely random content creator here on YouTube who creates content to be me, always 100%, and to help myself mentally and physically along the way. As the title so very moistly states, content evolution is moist. And the content here in Club Kottontale is always moist as fucking random. It is constantly evolving, and the next evolution I'm rather excited for. And it makes it to where I don't have to do my filming today, which was nice. For any of the, makeup loving Kottontails, there's not very many of you anyways. I think I'm really the only fucking one. We will be, and you'll know when it gets released, but we're coming up. We've done Ipsy for 1 year. Literally, May 2019 is when I started getting Ipsy, and it is May 2020. So I actually have my, 1 year Ipsy bag, and that's going to be my last. We popped my Ipsy cherry in May 2019, and we're going to plug that shit back up in May 2020. No shame at all. So the next It's Motherfucking Ipsy time will be the last. Forever. Alright. So, Jaded Rose needs to get reloaded, but we need to grind up some more. But before we do that, I have some content to spread. Because if Amber motherfucking Lewis doesn't spread it, who the fuck's going to, right? Usually one person who doesn't really talk to us very often, so, They tend to be more of a lurker anyways, which, lurkers need love too, I guess. Alright, let's close all of that out. Don't need any of that. Bring this up. We need that because that will have my chat. Oh, it looks like we have an infant baby bunny that popped in. And I don't know what you mean because I don't have subs. I have VIPs. Alright. Now that we got that, let's get this content spread. Yes, indeedy. Okay. And I really, there's no reason to even go into why It's Motherfucking Ipsy time is ending, because like I said, there's not a lot of makeup-loving Cottontails. Even my best friend Michelle, who said that she, loves watching those, she hasn't even been tuning into it, so I'm not into it anymore, so I'm definitely not going to continue. And that's just it. Is like, honestly, I could have a shit ton of people into it, and I would still stop if I felt like it. So no more It's Motherfucking Ipsy time. Meaning that Pour Some Ipsy on Me will not exist. I'm literally just going to do It's Motherfucking Ipsy time, unbag that, and then that will be it. That video will be a lot of saying goodbyes and showing, our 13 Ipsy bags that we got, because, we had it for 13 months, May to May. And I thought about continuing on, like, just not doing a filming for it, but to be honest, I don't care to continue to get Ipsy. I don't wear makeup that often. I've gotten a plethora of different types and ones that I'll probably continue to buy and things like that. I just don't feel any need to continue on with it. It's just a waste of my money. when I could be pocketing that $13. I already stopped my fragrant jewels, so I'm pocketing that $33, which I didn't get my $33 for this month. That's kind of fucked up. Oh well. Um, we'll just say that that money went to medicine. But I just don't, you know, I don't want to. It was different when it was a thing of me being spoiled for, or that was in like my way of saying thank you. I'd rather have the money. You know what I mean? I'd rather pocket my fucking $50 each month versus getting Ipsy and fragrant jewels. I could use that extra $50 a month. So, but yes, the content is going to be evolving and very intensely. So, I After Saturday, I really truly give no fucks on what people care to see from Amber motherfucking Lewis because I don't make content for you. I make it for me. So I'm gonna make the content I want to make. Like today, I thought about doing a blind as fuck run. I decided didn't want to. Will I play Fortnite today? Maybe. Will I chill and talk to myself? Most definitely. Will I have some medicine? Probably should. Alright, live right motherfucking now. Come say hello. Just like with my spreading of the moist content, I'm gonna be going forth just making sure I only use this platform for the spreading of the YouTube content. And whenever I want to share something else, like I'm a slut for tacos, I'll do a private post, screenshot it, and put it on my Snapchat. That's actually, like, that's proper. Okay, live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cocktails. Our quarantine bunny rabbit bitches and perfection. Perfect, perfect. Alright, don't need that, but I should bring up. Whoa, I don't need that. What the fuck? Excuse me. Okay. Perfecto! Perfection! Operation! It's a perfection. Okay. Mm-hmm. Content is spread. It looks like we still have a little fluffy Cottontail here. But they're just lurking, so hi to you, lurker. Have a wonderful motherfucking hump day. It is a Wednesday. It is May 27th, 2020. This month is almost over. I am so excited for June 22nd. June 22nd cannot come soon enough. I'm just like, I'm really, really hoping that everything goes well and it doesn't like get shut down again because if that happens, I don't know how much longer I will be able to strive on. Like, every single day is really fucking difficult. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's get some medicine grinded up because then at least that will help with these thoughts and feelings a bit more. Take some of our sativa. If you didn't know it or you happen to be brand new, I do live in Washington State where if you're over the age of 21 like myself, recreational marijuana is 100% legal for you. So every marijuana device, tool, or entity that you see in my channel is 100% legal. Purchased in a dispensary. Most likely Main Street Marijuana. It's my favorite go-to. I'll be able to stop by Main Street on Saturday when I go to Hosey Posey. Because, what up? Welcome back to Club Kottontale. Um, Hosey Posey is located in Vancouver. So, I'll be able to go to the Main Street. Main Street Marijuana. I mean, is it really good to see me? I always find that interesting because that's always what you type. You always type the same thing. Hi, Kottontale, good to see ya. Is it really though? Like, is it really good to see me? Because I know for a fact that it's not always a good thing to see someone. You may be just typing that as a pleasure to you, you know what I mean? Because I've asked you in previous meetings, I've been like, oh yeah, how are you been? And then no response, you know what I mean? So, is it? Is it though? I can tell you right now, it's good to be in Club Cottontale. But I can say without a fucking doubt right now that it's not good to see anyone because until I actually get consistent conversations from someone, it's not good to see anyone. It's good to see me, myself, and I because that's the person who has a consistent conversation with me. Other people do not. Oh, wait, wait. They do when I have a drunken meeting. Cool, cool, cool. I know nothing about that. Nor do I care to know about it. Just putting that out there. All I care about right now is getting my medicine ground up and potentially having rando conversations that will help me get the so sorely human interaction that I need. Otherwise, my next week is going to be very interesting. I really hope that Saturday I can get some kind of human interaction that's not just my therapist. Otherwise, like, next week is not going to be good. I mean, I'll get through it as I will continue to do, but like this meeting, I almost didn't do McCam because I was kind of like, meh, I don't want to. And honestly, with the 80s dolls that's popped in, I kind of feel like I shouldn't have. But I wanted to, so just like all the content that I make, it's all for me. So we don't give a fuck about anyone else. Alright, let's see. Oh, lovely, of course, because we have the stupid motherfucking cunty ass 80s doll here. Why would anything work properly? Oh, now you work, you stupid fuckface. I hate technology so fucking much. I swear, when I first started doing my content, I wish that I had never been introduced to Assbot because I tell people all the time, like if you can do it without it, do it without it. Like I wish I had never been introduced because I would have just done it without it. You know what I mean? Because now I'm accustomed to it, and I like having those disclaimers, and I love it when it works properly. You know what I mean? But most of the time it does not. But thank you, Assbot. Irregardless, you put up my two most important disclaimers. We have our content command and our 420 command. This is and always will be a 21 plus content channel. All is welcome. However, channel and chat has crude or vulgar content. You've been warned. Also, if you did not know, 1998 is when Washington State legalized medical marijuana. 2012, 8 years ago, Washington State legalized recreational marijuana, making it okay for anyone over the age of 21 to purchase and toke on recreational marijuana. So, cheers. I've got it ground up. It's currently 420 somewhere. So cheers to those motherfuckers who are currently token for their 420. I simply hella need to medicate. Like, hella bad. Probably should have medicated before this meeting, but to be honest, I would not have medicated if I did not have this meeting right now. I had literally put my pajamas back on and was getting in bed to just fucking nap. Even though I'm not tired whatsoever. I was just going to lay in bed until I resume my mermy duties after Junior gets up from her nap way on in the afternoon. Which today is a little bit different. Like, Justin got asked to go into work earlier So he actually has to leave a whole lot earlier. So he'll be going to bed when Junior goes down for nap at 2 o'clock. So we will have to listen to the monitor and make sure she goes down for nap, and then get her up from nap at 5:30 if she hasn't already gotten up by herself. So this content, whereas it's only 11:21 a.m. right now, is dictated by the afternoon nap that starts at 2 p.m. Now, that is like literally 3.5 hours from now. Will I still be doing a meeting then? Possibly. I never say never, so alright, try not to anyways, because you don't know what is or isn't possible. And most of the time, it's not that it's impossible, it's just improbable. But yeah, hopefully we get more people who actually chill and chat. I am not even gonna fucking lie. I'm so over the immense amount of lurkers who come into Club Kottontale. All it does is trigger my social anxiety and, forces me to desensitize myself to it. But with the lack of social interaction and plus, the pandemic and everything, and, slowly but surely getting into phase 2, but really people don't really want to hang out. Like, I reach out and my hands are left there open. So the more you lurk and the more you don't talk to me and I can see that that's there, literally all you're doing is causing me mental turmoil. So if that's the type of person that you want to be, go ahead and lurk, you know what I mean? But that's on you, not me. Alright, got plenty of bunny rabbit bitches giving that TP that love and blowing out some smoke. I got my liquor command up because I fucking love you, Club Kottontale. Good, and we have no lurkers at the moment. If we do, they're incognito, which, honestly, if you're gonna lurk, do it incognito, because then I don't fucking see that number, you know what I mean? That number is what fucks with me. But really, it's a fucking open entity, the internet, so people are going to do whatever the hell they want to, just like me. So, I'm just going to be extra listening to myself, you know what I mean? Regardless of how many people want to bully me or say whatever the fuck they want to about my content, I'm just going to continue to make my content for me. But I will say this, the content is going to be evolving quite a bit in the rest of this year. We are still going to have posted content. We will still have posted content, and we'll probably still have some makeup videos every so often, too. But, because I make content just whatever I feel like doing. But we're no longer going to be doing It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time. I'm just not interested anymore, so. What up? Long time no see, Martin. How you been? Getting Jaded Rose loaded to perfection, so, not much is different here. Always evolving. Alright. Alright, perfection. Bowl loaded. It's crazy as, like, this is my sativa and this is my indica, and you would think that this is going to run out really quickly, but the way I do my medicine is we take about 75% sativa with 25% indica, so it's actually really perfect, the amount that we have there. Plus I have a good amount in the grinder, and along with the extreme cream crumble, which definitely adds to my Medicaid as well as elongates it, which we all like a little bit of elongation, don't we? Ooh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, we'll do it on the second one. I was going to put some keef on top, but since I already put the crumble, I feel like the crumble should go on the tippy top, so we want to do flour, keef, and then crumble. So instead of flour, crumble, keef. Although I think it would still probably smoke pretty good. Meh. Okay. Oh, also, when Muzaffar arrives back, I may have to step out and help with some groceries. So, there's always that. Also, what the fuck happened to my lighting? I swear The lighting hates me and loves me all at the same fucking time. Half the time it wants to do exactly what I want it to do, and then the other portion of time it just goes, you know what? I don't want to do that, so I'm going to do this. Okay. Okay, let's see how that is. The issue is this window's giving more light than the one in front of me. But I ain't mad at it. Kind of. It does make that side look a little darker, so we'll just close this a smidge. Should help with that. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. I am alive. I have a breath in my lungs. Got a beat in my heart. Sometime a thought in my head. So I'm doing good. I mean, I'm alive. So I always find it hilarious when, I get it, people don't tune into the content very often, so you get people who haven't been here in a while just popping in going, "How are you?" And it's like, if I was to sit here and tell everyone exactly how I am, it'd be exhausting because we'd be here forever. So let's see, how am I? We'll give the layman's term. I'm alive, so I have a breath in my lungs, a beat in a heart, and some kind of thought in my head. It's a beautiful fucking day outside. Very, very beautiful blue skies and sunny, so that is nice. Need human interaction. If I don't get human interaction soon, I'm probably going to revert back to my social anxiety rock. Really don't want to do that. Tired of trying to appease the ambers in my brain and having everyone think that I'm doing it for them. That's probably the number one frustrating thing that occurs here in Club Kottontale, is that I am explaining something to myself, or I am doing something for myself, and people automatically, they always go, "Amber, you don't have to explain stuff to trolls." And I'm like, I'm not explaining to them, I'm explaining it to myself. And they're like, "Well, that's stupid, why do you have to explain something to yourself?" I'm like, and then I just simply go, "Hi, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, a random content creator here on YouTube. I created my YouTube as a place to be 100% me, while helping myself mentally and physically. If I need to help myself mentally, I must have something there, right? Maybe not. I mean, honestly, I don't give a fuck if people want to tune in and take the time to, have a conversation with a complete random stranger on the internet. Because the only reason I do that is it's going to trigger my social anxiety, amongst other stuff, and I can help desensitize myself to it. You know what I mean? Like right now, 4 motherfuckers and only one person kind of chatting. Yeah, it does wonders for my social anxiety. Doesn't make me want to not talk to people at all. Alright, let's smoke this fucking bowl. Get some medicine in us, and then we'll, at least be able to somewhat... Actually, I'm already enjoying this meeting. Who the fuck? I've already enjoyed this meeting. Maybe other people will enjoy it. But in all actuality, I don't give a fuck if you do. Because I make my content for me. I have since July 14th of 2016, and I will always continue to make my delicious content for moi. Because it helps me in so many ways. I'm going to be looking to Club Kottontale so much for the rest of this year, because it's gotten me to this point, you know what I mean? And we have a lot of evolutions that have to happen in this year. And unless I stay mindful and determined, and I don't regress back into my brain, and I do my best to not let, the negative ambers take over, we can strive on. As I'm getting chest pains thinking about it, because it's gonna be a rough go. It really is. I hate that I literally, it's such a beautiful day today, and with it being phase 2, I can go to the park if I wanted to. Keyword if I wanted to. And the thing is, I do want to, but I my social anxiety and really my agoraphobia so intense that I couldn't even get into my backyard. I convinced myself to not go in my backyard for so many different reasons, but I wish I would have. You know what I mean? I didn't even like. This is my braid from sleeping last night. I haven't even took my braid down. My bangs being this phenomenal, that's like the universe's way of going, I'm going to give you some things to help you feel that confidence. That's why my tits look so great right now. The universe is like, damn, this bitch needs this. You know what I mean? And I feel like the universe does that. Whenever we're feeling a certain type of way, it gives us those counterparts, but we're very seldomly do we see them because we have other stuff telling us no. Like the universe gave me this beautiful fucking day, but I'm probably gonna spend it right here. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. I don't know when the Mooiisstt is supposed to be back, but I do imagine he might need help putting groceries away. So, if I step away, it will be to do that. This is a good one, but they're all good anyway. Are you talking about the Club Kottontale meeting? They are all good ones because a Club Kottontale meeting exists to help me mentally. So even the ones that were, 15 minutes or like a half hour ended because I had a panic attack or whatever, it was deliciously moist. You know what I mean? Because every single Club Kottontale meeting is put out there to help me in some sort of way. You know what I mean? But welcome, Choppas. I removed that comment for reasons to why I wanted to, and then I went ahead and put up my trolls command. See an 80s doll? Don't fret. Give 'em a hug, maybe a tug. Be yourself, and oh, yes, they will see that Club Kottontale was made for you and me. I love my trolls command. Like, literally, like, when we thought of that, I was just like, yes. And I love it too, because, like, see an 80s doll? Don't fret. Give him a hug, maybe a tug. Be yourself, and you will see Club Kottontale was made for you and me. One of my favorite commands, because it rolls off the tongue, kind of like no shame, or, moist is just, I mean, it's so beautiful, to just, like, to be real, to be you 100%, striving to. And a lot of things that people seem to overlook in life is that a person is constantly evolving, and our interests vary from year to moment, and especially if you have behavioral disorders like bipolar, schizophrenia, multiple personality disorder, mood disorders, things like that. What you like can vary from minute to minute or even second to second sometimes. So just be yourself. Just listen to your brain on what it's feeling, what you are, because I don't, like, I already know you're an 80s doll. Why do I need you professing that in my place? I'm allowed to do that. If you want to create a channel for yourself where you can be like, I'm Choppa's the troll, go the fuck ahead. You know what I mean? I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, a moist motherfucker. Hence the reason that I made this delicious entity. hear the Mooiisstt, but I do not know if he needs help or not. I imagine he would tell me. You never know. I wonder how hot it's supposed to be today. So it's 11:36 a.m. Good motherfucking morning from me to you. Good afternoon and good evening to all of the motherfucking Kottontales around the world. It's already 61 degrees. Hold up. Oh, never mind. That was wrong. It's already 66 degrees, but it feels... Ha! Really? Really? It says it's 66 degrees outside. Yes, that's the temperature. But it feels like 76. It's supposed to be a high of 79, okay? And if 66 feels like 76, that means that 79 is about to feel like 88 or 89. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 84. Sunny and bright sunny skies. Tomorrow is the perfect day. You know what? Thank you, universe, for a thankful Thursday. So fitting. I found out I was pregnant with my Rainbow on a Thursday, so it's so fitting that Mama Kottontale and Rainbow get their film on tomorrow. If you're not already, be sure to follow Mama Kottontale. It's my family-friendly channel. It's literally geared for content made for my daughter. So that's what it's for. That's why it's family-friendly. Amber motherfucking Lewis makes content for me. So that's why it's moist as fucking dripping with that fucking pussy juice. So there's a difference. There's content with a K and there's content with a C. And a U. Because I see you. I see you, Amber motherfucking Lewis. Oh! I tell you what. Something about, just being mindful of getting back to us. You know what I mean? I had been fighting with the Ipsy feeling that I had been having for a while, and the moment that I decided, nah, bitch, you do this for you, so do what you want to do. I feel so fucking amazing. Just make that content for you, bitch. Who gives a fuck? If they don't fucking like it, then we'll come to that for fucking fork in the road. Do you know what I mean? But really... we're all down. The only ones that really aren't down are the ones who are that those really negative voices. And Hosey Posey was telling me is, we sometimes create those negative personalities. So then in a way we're saying it to ourselves before someone else can say it. So they're there for a purpose, just like they're all up there for a purpose. Blue Bear's here for a purpose. Blue Bear's exhausted, but with right reason. I totally understand. Holy shit, there is a lot of ness going on out in my backyard right now. Oh! Holy fuck, you guys. The grass. There's a grass out there that's almost as tall as Justin. That ain't even right, man. That ain't even right. 58? Ooh, nice. Are you in my time zone, or are you a couple hours ahead? I do not know the area of which you are at. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so Pacific Northwest, for anyone who doesn't know, is literally the western corner of the United States. So it's like a triangle, and in that triangle you have Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. That is the Pacific Northwest. A lot of people go, what the fuck is, PNW, and it's Pacific Northwest, but we break it down to just put PNW, break it down. Everyone does fucking abbreviations for things. Ugh. Thought I saw something. The Pacific Northwest is beautiful. This is a tourist destination. I have been to places that most people, only see once in their lifetime, like Multnomah Falls. I've been to Multnomah Falls many times in my life. I absolutely love the falls. A lot of, I get some people that go, you like going to the falls? Oh, it's such a tourist attraction. And they're like, who were you, born on the East Coast? I was like, actually, I was born and raised in Portland, Oregon, and then my senior year I moved to Vancouver, Washington, and then moved around a lot. But really, I remember being like my childhood was pretty fucked in some cases, and I remember when I was living in foster care for a while, and my aunt is actually a foster parent, so she was watching us, and she lives in Seattle, Washington. So I actually lived in Seattle for like a half a year and went to a school up there. Yeah, man. Didn't have a good experience. I do miss her daughter. She had an adoptive daughter who was like a few years older than me. She was like 15 or 16. Man, I remember thinking she was so badass. She was a like a punk goth kid. So she always wore black lipstick. She dyed her blonde hair black. Like she had her nose pierced. She always wore fucking spiked belts. Like she was a oh man, she was a punk rocker in the 90s. Fuck. Oh, that infinitely makes her so much more badass. Oh, I'm so glad that she would hang out with me. That made that time that I lived with my aunt infinitely better. Oh man, no wonder I have like. Oh, I bet you that's when they develop. That would make sense. My Hosey Posey, my therapist, she says that most of the time individuals with multiple personality disorder, um, they always have like 3 or 4 with them their whole life, but they develop some throughout the years at different times. Usually when we're at a point in our life where we're feeling very mentally low or alone. In my case, very very alone. So I created all the mini Annabers throughout the years. Oh, it's so weird to say that now because I remember being just an adolescent and like hearing all of this stuff in my head and like one of them being very prominently different from myself and just being like, yep, I'm crazy. We can't tell anyone this, but that made it worse. You know what I mean? And that's a huge reason why like I utilize my YouTube to help myself mentally and physically, but I choose to talk about anything and everything that I choose to talk about because I get to watch it later and help myself for it, but it also could help someone else. Like, dude, like I wish I would have had someone like me to look up to. You know what I mean? Most of the people that I grew up with who had mental disorders, they just, go to the doctor, get pill medication, try to pretend like it doesn't exist. When in all actuality, learning to adapt and grow with it is the best case scenario. And also getting many different opinions. In my case, marijuana ended up being a beautiful medicine for me. To where I don't have to take the pharmaceutical drugs. I can just have the recreational drug or oh gosh, what? Oh, my sister told me the technical name for medical marijuana. It's not medical marijuana. Oh gosh, damn it. Ah, motherfucker. I can't think of it. She sounds like such a fucking biochemist when she talks about what they did for her to help with her ovarian cancer. She did one of the, back in 2010, 2009 or 10, they had been doing a lot of experimental CBD treatments in legal states where it had been medically legal for many years, like Washington, been legal here since 98. Um, I'm not talking about Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, Washington. Canada is close to Seattle, Washington. Vancouver, Washington borders Oregon, man. Oh, I'm an hour behind you. Cool, cool. So it's already the afternoon for you. Enstra, I heard that you're home. I didn't know if you needed help putting stuff away.
Get everything put away. We had a little bit of time before lunch.
Do I need to?
No, no. We had a little time before lunch. We took the garbage out, brought the recycling in, made a call to Grandma. This week doesn't work for her.
Oh, okay.
Looked at the weather. It's supposed to rain this weekend.
Yep. I literally just looked at the weather. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice.
Monday, sunny. Tuesday, Wednesday, she's willing to come over to help with the backyard.
Cool, cool, cool.
So, we've got that ironed out. Recycling is all clean.
Cool.
About to start the lunch.
Cool.
Oof.
Cool.
Sorry,
It's okay.
it's warm with a baby around your shoulder.
Oh, I know, it's a jungle out there. Like, literally, the grass is almost as tall as you in spots.
Just to get the,
oh, yeah, no, I watched. I watched.
You saw me out there?
Yes.
So you saw her on my shoulders?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm in Canada, so I am GMT. Oh, wait. Now, with the time zones, the way it goes is, for example, Pacific Standard Time, it goes all the way up into Canada. So, the way that was worded, it made it seem like Canada had its own time zone, but that's not how it works. Each time zone goes all the, you know what I mean? So, Pacific Standard Time is that whole portion on the Western Hemisphere, and then you have Eastern, well, now they call it Eastern Daytime. They switched. It's like EDT or some shit where it used to be EST, Eastern Standard Time, but that's the far East Coast where like New York and Florida is, but it goes all the way up, far north. Um, I couldn't even begin to tell you all the other names for the time zones because I don't know. I know there's a central time zone, but we have just in North America in our little bit because both Canada and Hawaii, which are part of the United States, they have their own time zones. Hawaii's 2 hours behind me, Alaska's 1 hour behind me, and then here I am. And then, so how it goes is you have my time zone, you have a time zone that Colorado, Idaho, and all those states, and Choppa's, he's in. And then you have a time zone that would be Indiana down to like Georgia. And then you have the East Coast, which is New York down to Florida. That's 4 time zones just in our North American continent. Then you add on the other 2. So there's 6 time zones in the United States of America. Holy shit. Well, and some people say there's 7 because I'd have to look at the map, but some people say that Cuba falls slightly past and ends up in another time zone, and because that is an American territory or whatever. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been up to date with current shit. All my knowledge is fucking from the early 2000s when I was in high school. Which was crazy. When I was in high school, I took, in my high school, we had U.S. history and world history. 2 completely separate things. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Seattle has a lot of stuff from, they have Comic-Con, the Emerald City Comic-Con, because Seattle is known as the Emerald City. I cannot wait to go to that. You have the Space Needle. They have the Rock and Roll Museum up there. They have so much stuff up in Seattle. Seattle is a mecca of the West Coast. That is a destination for most people, is Seattle, Washington. And then Portland, Oregon is another type of destination. And then you keep going, then like Los Angeles, California would probably be the other big one. Which is funny is you would think that it would be the capitals, but like the capital of Washington is Olympia. The capital of Oregon is Salem. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, the capital of California is Sacramento. The fact that I knew all 3 of those state capitals, okay. But none of those 3 cities, which are the state fucking capitals, are the most well-known or popular cities of those states. You say Portland, Oregon to people, they know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, keep Portland weird, And then if you say Seattle, Washington, same thing. Like, oh, Starbucks, fucking Space Needle. And I mean, I don't have to tell you why Los Angeles, fucking California is so well known. I think the next most well known would not necessarily be well known by its name, but the fact that Disneyland's there, so Anaheim. No, thank you. What you just typed would be considered self-promotion, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. But welcome to my Club of Cottontails, and enjoy your time out because you decided to do it again. I don't give no fucks about other people who want to come in and say, check out my channel, please. Like, bro, why don't you say, hi, Amber motherfucking Lewis? You know what I mean? It's totally the cliche thing to do, but say, how are you? You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, hi, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, a random content creator here on YouTube. I make content and Mooiisstt content as that to simply help myself mentally and physically. Everything I do here is me being moist. And to be moist is to be, ooh, that's right, 100% yourself, regardless what any motherfucker thinks of you. Because when you love, yourself, or strive to anyways, you love yourself, which is nice, but other people love you too, unadulterated, which, from a person who has been up, down, and all around with, trying to make friends, it's exhausting, but you do make more friends being yourself versus trying to conform to what they want. You know what I mean? People like real. And some, my best friend Raymundo says it the best. I'm too real for some. Oh, what up? It's Wheels. Still, mwah, brah. How you doing? Hello, fuckers. Aw. It always tickles me inside that he says liked and shared because for me, that's not what they are. So thank you for leaving your opinion and spreading my moist content. It's always appreciated because that's what it is to do when you like, whether you like Kottontale or you like dick. It's an opinion, and when you share it, you're spreading my moist content. I did it earlier. Um, yeah, well, for being such an interessante day, like, I feel really good right now. And I think a huge portion of that is just really, wanting to take control of my brain, my body, of different things. You know what I mean? Like, yesterday we had so many shitty thoughts, and we've had so many shitty thoughts today. Like, I got such a fucking headache that it's just exhausting. Um, and then, I was like fretting because I was like, God damn it, like I gotta film It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time, and then I gotta do the makeup look, and these are things I didn't want to do, and I'm like, why are we doing this? And they're like, well, we kind of enjoy watching it. I'm like, do you enjoy doing it? And I'm like, not when I have to. And with It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time, I feel obligated to do that once a month versus like doing it when I feel like doing it. You know what I mean? So, like, when I go to film that, I'm going to have to really be mindful, you know what I mean? And that's why it's going to be our last ever. I just don't feel like torturing myself anymore, you know what I mean? I make this content to help myself, so why the fuck am I going to torture myself with it? For the few makeup-loving Kottontales we have, makeup content ain't going nowhere. It's just really only going to be when I fucking want to do it. It's not going to be a once-a-month guarantee anymore. Like, it's going to be when I fucking feel like doing it. And in all honesty, we do have some content evolution coming up with the makeup. I was thinking about a Tetris look that we did. That was probably one of my favorites. Pour some Ipsy on maze. Most definitely was my favorite. And I definitely think that we'll still keep that series, the Pour Some Ipsy on Me. It just will no longer be connected to It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time. It will be its own entity where I do a makeup look using my Ipsy products, like my Tetris palette. That is Tetris paired with Ipsy type of thing. But I feel so good, and this meeting is so moist. Like what it's done for me from the moment that we started, and it's not even noon yet, so that's nice. It's almost noon. We got about 7 minutes. That's awesome for you. I think that we should constantly be evolving, and if you have mental disorders, you should be striving to live well with it to where you can do the different things that you do. Um, I would not be a healthy human being if I didn't go to my therapy, if I didn't do the things that I needed to do to help myself mentally and physically. You know what I mean? Um, but always be yourself. You know what I mean? I think it's funny. Literally, the way that he worded that, he's like, "We should have more control over ourselves." But I'm fine the way I am, as if someone said he wasn't fine the way he is. Usually, when a person says that, it's because they feel that about themselves. Most likely, I'm not saying that it is, but when people say shit about that, it's because they feel it about themselves. Oh, I'm fine the way I am. Well, there probably is some portion of your brain saying you're not fine the way you are, because literally no one said anything about that. But, to each their own. I'm still, fucking figuring out this motherfucker. Like, the only reason that I even really converse with him is because he knows Wheels. And Wheels is one of those people that he is one of my friends, but I don't consider him a best friend, you know what I mean? Like, he is a friend. There's things that totally give me panic attacks and things that, like, I don't even understand, and it also frustrates me because I feel like sometimes people don't communicate. Like, I'll be gaming with someone, and they won't want a game, and instead of, like, leading up to it, they're just like, oh, I'm fucking done. Like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. put my fucking sea salt straws, my veggie straws, they're like just out of my reach. Ooh, almost got him. Almost had him. Yeah. I pendulumed myself to get my veggie straws. That was nice. If you haven't tried a veggie straw, I highly recommend. I don't like the ranch ones. These ones are sea salt. Ranch ones are way too ranchy. They're raunchy, ranchy. Ugh. I wonder if Raymundo will pop in for his lunchtime. That'd be dope. Let's see. Where should we go? I think I still need Misty Meadow. Well, damn, why do all the good things have to be right on my motherfucking line? Okay, fine. I'll go here and search for that. Boop, 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 boop. So, I'm getting really annoyed with these dreams that, like, keep happening, but then, like, I can only remember bits and pieces. I know for a fact I had a dream about my crush last night. No idea what the dream consisted of. I just remember seeing their smiling face. It was so fucking cute. But other than that, I do not remember shit about my dream, which is infuriating. Alright, so I'm looking for a teddy bar. Well, it doesn't look like anyone came here, so that's nice. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Ooh, green burst right off the moment. Okay. You guys, I was such a slut for tacos yesterday. I'm not, like, I don't, no regrets, because we did it for a reason, and I'm happy I did, but, ugh. I'm glad that was my last hurrah. And I'm glad that the first one was really good, and the last one was good, but just shitty enough. Fuck you, gnome. I need a teddy bear. It was, like, just... Okay, this new circle shit is so weird. They had an update, but you can, like, see the cusp of this giant-ass circle. I don't even know. Oh, teddy bear! Oh, damn it, that moment when I kind of don't want to destroy it now. Oh, but we're in Holly Hedges. We're standing above the L's. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Okay, we did it. Hopefully the bear overlord that I call Blue doesn't come after me. Oh shit, that moment when there's a shit ton of teddies. Because there's another teddy. And then, ooh, XP coin. Teddy, teddy, for Betty, me, my, for Fetty. Teddy. How many fucking times I have to, like, oh, I'm actually in the circle. No one fucking landed here. Okay, I need to focus on getting some materials so I can up upgrades. Wow, there's another teddy bear. Okay, so there's quite a, okay, it's kind of giving me chest pain a little bit. There's quite a few teddy bears. There's 2 in this house and 1 in the yard. Sup? Down for... Oh, yeah. I'm still down. Oh, yeah, I need it. Okay, fucking A. Dab Dab City, yo. It's a dabaroony. Alright. We need quite a few materials because we need 100. We need 250 of each to get to Poiple. I would like to leave here with a... Ooh, we'll take that for right now. A Poiple fucking burst. Damn it, I hate how sometimes text messages just like throw my brain off so intensely. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, man, but I was on the first level of that Holly Hedge one, and you only need one. I'm not a fucking idiot, and I have been doing the challenges. Each challenge, you get more as you go along, so obviously it's starting with one bear, and then it goes up from there. But thank you for, you know, blatantly thinking I'm a dumbass and being like, you will need 7 of them soon, it's a stage 3 process. As if I don't fucking know it's a 3-stage process, but... You know, you could think I'm a 5-year-old. That's all good. Alright, sweet. I need to find me some ammos. Motherfucker had a purple fucking pump on him. How you doing? Sweet, you know what? We'll just go ahead and harvest. Bye! Have a wonderful day. I love that Stone Cottontail got the memo that on Wednesdays we wear pink. I mean, ooh, actually, she's a stoned lady. I guarantee her pussy probably isn't pink anymore. It's probably stone all the way on the inside, too. So, touche, Amber. Her pink is only on the outside. And to anyone watching, I don't have a disclaimer for it, but I fucking hate it, and I'm very proud about it. I don't like backseat gamers. And a backseat gamer is someone who will tell the person who's playing a video game what's about to come up, what they should do, all of the above. I cannot fucking stand backseat gaming. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I need help, I ask for help, you know what I mean? I get made fun of a lot. Like, I'll ask someone, like, what does that mean? And they'll laugh at me and then not tell me. And I'm like, I was serious. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, I was brought up that, you know, no such thing as a stupid question. If you don't understand something, ask. Alright. I need about 50 more stone. Let's see where the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a chop. Blah, blah, blah. It's a 42. I don't even know what fucking song that is. I know that I've seen some videos that I think are from TikTok. Never been on TikTok, so not 100%. That is a accurate. Okay, is that all wood? Yes, those are all wood. So weird on what they decide is going to be wood and what is going to be stone when it comes to the bathrooms. Alright, so we have enough stone, we need metal. Let's make our way towards the upgrade machine. Ha! There's a gnome being scanned! That's hilarious. Yeah, boy! And because I already got that purple pump, I don't necessarily need to look for a shotgun. I have exactly all I'm going to need. Now I just need to gather materials so that if I need to defend myself in that sort of way, we're good to go. Hell yeah. Or if I come across a blue tact, I'm not going to lie. If I happen to have 150 materials and I come across a blue tact, I might want to turn it into a purple tact. But purple pump is okay. Someone has Sky's grapple, which means they most likely have her weapon as well. I love that I'm a statue in a garden center. Well, I mean, technically I'm above the garden center, but... Damn, that's ammo that I could have picked up. Damn, I didn't fucking do very good of gathering that ammo after I was done. But I have a Quapus for sitting up here. I need to remember to wear my braces. The thing is that I tend to sleep with my, like, I put my hands by my face when I sleep. So when I'm wearing my braces like I'm supposed to, I wake up with, like, scrapes from, like, the Velcro or, like, a weird indentation from it because it has a bar that keeps my wrist in place as I sleep because I have carpal tunnel. And that's a huge reason why my hand seize up sometimes, or you see me do this when I'm gaming. Like, I mean, I guess that's like kind of a common thing to see amongst gamers, anyways, because like your hand seize up after many hours of playing. But mine will be just like, this is our first match, and my fingers are frozen and tingly. So I'm just gonna give them a little breakage. I don't hear anybody, so make sure my... There we go. There's a certain setting where I can hear like even the crickets. But yeah, it's definitely... Kind of surprised I don't hear anyone. Maybe everyone's like over here? Who's the nose? Not me. Oh, I'm so excited for our yard to be trimmed down because I want to start, trying to, at least for the time that I'm going to be here, make it enjoyable, because the more that I can make sure my surroundings help my mental, I can then, utilize that energy to help me deal with the other stuff that I have. Oh, wow, I'm in the circle again. No control over. But realistically, I want to make this coexistence work in the home that we own together until, I can get my means together, all my ducks in a row, and then move out. Like, the best case probability would be being able to coexist here for like the next 2 years. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's like, we'll see. I barely think we'll make it to just after Junior's birthday. And I mean, I don't want to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, whereas, like, there's the mental turmoil here, it is somewhat comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm in my room. I'm able to do my Club Cottontale meetings. You know what I mean? It's just, I constantly have a motherfucker in my brain beating me up. I don't need someone in real life doing it. But as long as, the other motherfuckers are mindful, we can cohabitat. And I definitely think that it will get better because, it's no longer hidden from our parental units. I totally understand from, the first portion not wanting to tell anyone, but from the moment that we absolutely knew that we were never ever romantically getting back together, that it's just simply coexistent and co-parenting, should have told everyone, you know what I mean? Because we could have used that moral support, you know what I mean? On both sides. And that's one thing, like, I promised my mom, like, whenever it gets super difficult, that I would call her. And I didn't call her yesterday, but I managed to get through it. It definitely was helpful. Like, I was going to play some duos with Ashley, and then Ray ended up actually getting to play with us. But I got a super sweet solo win where I literally was on top of one of the zipline towers, like the electrical towers, in a box, surrounded by my other boxes. And when I went up there, there was like 6 people, went down to 5 people left, and then it was 3 people left. I saw them, watched them. I shot to let them know where I was. Like, if they were smart, they knew where I was. One killed the other one. I waited for the other one to pop out. I, fucking killed him. It was so dope. All right, 4 other people, shall we? We shall, Kottontale. We shall. Ooh, I swear though, if the circle had been on me, I would have been flabbergasted. You know what I mean? All right, 2 other people left. I love when I get 3 kills and I get into top 3 because then it says 333. I live for that. Okay, so that guy killed that other guy, but that other guy almost killed me. So now let's heal up. That was nice. Two battle builders. That's hilarious. Oh man, literally 2 minutes to 420. Perfect. I mean, 420 somewhere. It's only gonna be 1220 for me. Okay, so I need to do something. Oh, we'll go ahead and we'll do our 420 toke with you guys, and then I am going to do some dabaroonies from our nectar collector with the moose, but oh shit, he's here already. Okay, well I guess we'll do it for 20 then, and I'll save my bowl for after. Go ahead and come in. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. currently just using my nectar collector with Justin to do some dabs, and then we'll be back to regularly scheduled Kottontale-ness.
I did. What if it was?
Hello, Cottontails. A nice fatty dab in. Fucking delicious.
Damn, that was a pretty fatty one too.
It was a pretty fatty one. Would you like the last hit of that? Oh, okay.
Not after what I took. After what you did, I am surprised. Have a good meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Actually, I got it just for you to be able to do some quick medicine within 30 seconds for a, what would get you 2 bills worth in 30 seconds. But perfected your nectar collector. I'm glad I grabbed the last purple one.
Me too. Yeah, Justin got the last purple nectar collector, so that's pretty nice. That's what I was doing my dabbers out of. You can see the residual dab residue in there. But yes, that was delicious. What up? Aww. That's awesome. I'm glad you could be here for a bit. I just got done doing my dabsies, and now I'm gonna get re-comfy. I'm gonna let this settle in, because yes, and I won't need to toke for a while, so that's nice. Unless, well, let's hope we don't have some kind of intense panic attack in needing of instant Medicaid. What I love about the crumble is that it has 0.69% CBD. My herbage that I get has a little bit of CBD in it too, because for me, I am using my marijuana mainly for my mental, but it does help my physical as well. I was putting the iron shop. Big chuggas. Yeah. nothing really good in. I mean, Dark Bomber's pretty dope, but it pisses me off that the Dark Bomber came with the backpack because Bright Bomber did not come with the backpack. Although I don't think I spent 1,200 on Bright Bomber. I do believe she was like an $800 skin, maybe 1,000. I don't remember how much she was, but I don't know. I like her outfit. How it has like that purpley green sort of like oil slick outfit, but that's pretty dope. Thunder Crash. I've always been curious on what the reactive portion of this is, because the reactive portion of Rainbow Smash is the horn becomes like magical and glowing and then becomes super rainbowy. Like, very fucking phenomenal. Alright, so we have Storm the Agency challenges. I don't really know. Oh, this must be that thing Ash was working on. Open a faction-locked chest at different spy bases. You know what? Let's do a fucking Team Rumble for that. Make sure that shit's on Don't Fill. The other day, I was having an issue with the squad modes. Like, we made sure it was on Don't Fill, and the first match would be, you know, just us, but then all the ones after that, for some reason, we'd have a rando. Like, what the fuck? What game? Mm. You're a makeup-loving Kottontale, so makeup love a Kottontale out there, you know, there's few of us, but there is some. Makeup content is going to be changing a little bit. We know and love each month I do It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time, and then have our live counterparts pour some Ipsy on me. However, and I mentioned this earlier in the meeting, but since we actually have a makeup loving Kottontale in here, I am going to mention it again. I make my content for myself, so I have been recently not really wanting to do the Ipsiness, you know what I mean? I enjoy getting the bag sometimes, but like, I'm not super huge on makeup, and I've gotten a lot of products thus far. I'm like, I don't know. If I do continue to get it, I won't film it, and if I film it, it will be because I feel chintzy as fuck. That being said, the next It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time, which would be 1 year of Ipsy, literally 1 year from the moment we popped our cherry, we're going to plug that shit back up. The next It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time is going to be our last It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time. I'll unbag May 2020 Ipsy bag. I have no idea what it looks like. I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. That's always, it's always fun, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I talked about it earlier how I just been, you know, everything I do is for myself, and sometimes I feel obligated to myself to do certain things, and I don't like that. It takes away the joy from it. So if we're going to do makeup content, it will be because I absolutely want to. I definitely foresee us still doing posted content, and it's funny, It's Motherfucking Ipsy Time is our posted, and Pour Some Ipsy on Me is the live. However, in the future, and hence the name of the title, Content Evolution is Mooiisstt. And the evolution of that is Pour Some Ipsy on Me will become the posted video. If I feel like, you know, doing like a get ready with me, which I like doing, if I do a posted one, I'll just do the Pour Some Ipsy on Me. And if I do that, it will be specifically Ipsy products like our Tetris palette. I forever will love the look that we did for the Ipsy with Tetris, because we had two palettes and we did one eye with one and the other eye with the other. Oh, it was so phenomenal. So yeah. Oh, I'm a reload Jaded Rose. Ah. Cool, cool, cool. I almost played a game called Heavy Rain. I have been told that that game will mess with me, but it's also by the makers of like The Wolf Among Us, so it's like a Telltale sort of thing, very similar to Detroit Become Human. I may still play that game, but definitely glad I decided to just do what I wanted to do today. Oh my. These fucking veggie straws. Oh damn. I would think that you would have a headset on if you were watching a meeting. That's probably intense. How would you even be able to hear what I'm saying? Boys will be boys, right? I remember my little brothers back in the day. Oh man. The only time they got along is when they'd be teaming up on me. Every other time. You did this. Well, you did this. All right, let's go. Okay, so I need to land at the agency, and then I need to swim over the hatches. Which I was talking to Raymundo and Ash about my theory on what I think that because like I've heard some of the leaks and stuff like that. What I personally think that might happen is those hatches will like be either where the flooding happens from, or it'll be like that will be the entrance into the agency, which will get sunken underwater. Putting on my shields just so I have a bit more health, so then I hopefully don't die while trying. to do this. Okay, so we're going to start with the hatch that's right by this. See, and the hatch has got some boiling on it now, so we started at the one. There, we just need to go around in a circle now. So it's very clear that these hatches are probably going to open with the newest season. You can see all the bubbling. It's just terrifying. Excuse me. Apparently jump swimming was not sufficient swimming. That motherfucker really just tried to kill me just now. Damn it. Oh man, there's like a bunch of enemies around. I really hope that they are more enthralled with doing what they are doing versus trying to keep someone from doing... Come on. Really? There you go. Fucking A. Okay, we got one more. There it is. Alright. Go. Bro, just fucking do your fucking challenge already, for fuck's sake. God, I hate people sometimes. And I get it, like, that's the whole point of the game, is to shoot people, but, like, he was clearly doing that fucking thing, too. Like, why, like, and that's frustrating, is basically, he wanted to frustrate, you know, the individual who was trying to complete that fucking challenge, you know what I mean? Like, why you gotta be such a cock-ass? Okay. So, at least we got everything we needed to do there. Now, I do believe there is a henchman right over there. Looks like someone already came, they saw, they fucked up. See if we can get ourselves a pole. Damn, of course there wouldn't be any fucking fishing poles. Just like chilling. There's some up there. Storm eats me by 2, so unless I have a fish to heal myself constantly, ain't gonna work. Damn. Disappointing. land in the tree. Land in the tree. Damn it, I was trying to land it on the fucking tree, but... got mowed down by fucking... Okay. Ooh, let's see if there's any residual ammo crates. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. Oh shit, there's an ammo crate up in there. Oh! I needed to open the ammo crate. I don't even deserve to have that. That's how just... Well, it kind of looks like a whistle. I'm disappointed. Alright. 12:45. You know, maybe that's a good thing that we did the meeting so early. Maybe that will motivate me to get into the backyard to utilize some of this night sunshine. But if I did that, though, I need to trim... I mean, my brows look fine in cam, but there's some hairs right here and a little bit right here. And if I go out in the sun before plucking those and then I pluck them afterwards, it'll just be kind of like a botchy in areas. Like, you'll be able to tell. It'll be better to go out in the sun, excuse me, when I have freshly groomed brows. I never did make my... Oh shit, a 420. There we go. I never did make my spam and eggs that I was going to make. I don't know, it's just... all my energy goes into making sure that my daughter's taken care of. So, you know, we wake up in the morning, I give her booby milk, and then we do breakfast. I make sure to take my medicine while she's having breakfast. After breakfast, we hang out, watch movies, or read books, color, you know, whatever we feel like doing until her dad gets home. Then he, you know, spends time with her before he has to go to bed. And then I resume, you know, the evening duties with hanging out, dinner, that whole shebang. But in general, you know, I have to be super mindful to motivate myself to do things, but especially lately, I'm just not doing so hot. You know what I mean? Like, I need help, you know, and I have reached out to some people and they haven't reached back, and I'm really hoping on Saturday I'm able to get some human interaction that's not just my therapist, because that will definitely help get me through until the next interaction, you know what I mean? I need a few hours away from the house, you know what I mean? I need to hang out with someone. Realistically, it'd be nice if, like, they could give me a ride back home, or if I could figure out someone to, you know, come up here. But I mean, it's supposed to be pretty nice on Saturday. I'm pretty sure Moose could figure out something to do with Junior. Like, for one, they could go and have lunch, so they would eat lunch. You know, that would kill like an hour or two. and then maybe, bring the stroller and like go for a walk around a park or something while I'm hanging out with my friend down in Vancouver, and then come pick me up and we just all go back up north. But I gotta be able to, make those plans. Like my friend slash crush, when I was able to meet up and give them a hug and kind of chat for a bit, that's all they were able to do. You know what I mean? I would have loved them able to go hang out, at their place and like chill, but that wasn't feasible for that day. That I should see what they're doing on Saturday. They may work. They work a lot, which I'm glad because it keeps the mind busy, but also being able to just save money. So future plans, which is always good. My bladder is fighting against me, so I will BRB as I needs to pee. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome back, Amber. Motherfucking Lewis, to your Club of Cottontales. We had a nice little tinkle, and I wanted honey roasted peanuts, but they didn't have peanuts. They had cashews. That makes me very excited. Not gonna lie, I look forward to watching The Office and eating some cashews later. On a top of a bowl of ice cream. Oh my gosh. So I have, it's like caramel toffee crunch ice cream or some shit like that. But I feel like this would be just like a few of them sprinkled on top of that would be so dankalicious. Speaking of dankalicious, I am going to take a bit of my crumble, some extreme cream crumble, and put it on top of Jada Rose for our bolio. And then I'm going to check my challenges, but I think we're going to do another team rumble potentially. Potentially. That's if I want to get, because you have like 7 days or something. Yeah, 7 days for this. I mean, it's for stuff for Shadow. I mean, do I even care about that? Oh, how time flies. It's almost 1 o'clock already. And it was like just after 11 when we started this meeting. Alright. Perfection. Perfection, like operation. Alright. Okay, archive that. Let's archive that. You get an archive, and you get an archive. Alright, I'm actually okay with all of that. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's a good. I kind of want to listen to some music, so let's expose our ear so we can listen to shit music. But what do we want to listen to, Kottontale? Say, bitch. Say. All hands on deck. Alright. So, I just want to say thank you to Amber motherfucking Lewis for being here. Of course, we may or may not have lurkers, and lurkers in some cases, that's showing their support and everything. But as I had mentioned earlier in this meeting, I don't give no fucks about lurkers. All the lurkers do, like, right now I'm going to refresh this just to see if that is an actual number. Because sometimes it will say 1 and it won't be 1, but it actually looks like there is 1. So, lurkers, all it really does is trigger my social anxiety, and then I use that to desensitize myself. But I don't want that. I just want random conversation. So I guess for the most part, I'm just gonna focus on me, and if we happen to get someone to pop back in, I guess I'll chat with them. But yeah, cheers to anyone lurking, twerking, and watching incognitely. But especially thank you to those watching this as posted content, especially the ones who watch it as posted content but talk to me when they chat live or when I am live and they're able to tune in. Though I really appreciate that because that's that interaction that I so sorely need. You know what I mean? That I am not getting. All the main social interaction I get is with me, myself, and I, and it's no different when I come here to Club Kottontale. So, cheers to Amber motherfucking Lewis. I appreciate you, boo. You are the one consistent motherfucker in my life. Erratic consistency, but still consistent. You guys see that? Yum yum. Yum yum. You know what? Let's do. Okay, let's back out of here. Let's go there. Just like that. Like that. Actually, you know what? Oh wow, my cleavage is looking phenoms like that. Okay, let's see what it. Ooh, let's go. Oh my god, I am dying. But it was such a solid snap. Okay. Now I gotta die a little. It had a shit ton of crumble on top. That was a nice dab within a bowl, so that was nice. Okay, hashtag smoke with friends. Hashtag Club Kottontale. Because whereas I call all my social medias Club Kottontale, my top one is this right here, where we are right now. You know, Amber motherfucking Lewis's Club Kottontale on the YouTubes. Okay. I have to make sure that the placement. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's send this off to Snapchatty land as well as Raimundo's. So I'll send that off. And let's bring back my music. Really? Come on. Come on. There we go. Perfection. Ah, yes. Back to just me, myself, and I. Oh, I'm so tempted to open these cashews, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna fucking wait. Must wait. Alright. Let's get our challenge table. Oh, so it is 3. That's what I figured it was gonna be. I'm going back to Holy Legends. Do I want to do Team Rocket? No, we'll just do a... Oops, apparently I did want to do Team Rocket. Do a solo. YOLO with the solo. And I'm thinking... After this run, I'll probably be done with this meeting. If you are completely brand new to my channel, hi, I'm Amber, motherfucking Lewis. That's right, I fucks your mother. How you doing? This is and always will be a 21 plus 420 friendly community that I created for me, so I can be me, 100% unadulterated. Along the beings of me being me, it's helping myself mentally as well as physically. So everything that I do here on my YouTube or on my social medias in general is just a way to be evolving constantly mentally and physically. So whenever I do a Club Kottontale meeting, it's in hopes to get social interaction, but especially when I'm feeling pretty mentally low, like if I'm not getting that, then oh well. I make content for myself, but if I'm not enjoying the content anymore, then I'm not going to continue to produce that content. I do love that the universe has given me some of the best cleave ever, and my beauty mark is just sitting nice and promptly. I don't know what I'll do after this meeting. Most likely, finally make myself my spam and eggs that I was going to make. Maybe do my brows, because I have some hairs on those that can be tidied up. But, maybe see if there's a movie. I recently watched Maleficent, The Mistress of Evil, which is the second movie. It was fucking good. It was fucking great, actually. And I just want to see if there's any other movies that I haven't watched. Oh, actually, that's what I'll see after this meeting. I'm going to see if Moose wants to watch The Masked Singer, because we were going to, like, there's only one left, and we need to watch it, see who wins the 3rd season of The Masked Singer, and who all the people are. That's the most exciting part. Also, there's so many fucking celebrities that, like, the chances of you actually guessing correctly are so slim. Unless, like, you super recognize a person's, like, voice or things like that. Like, last season, I automatically knew Adrian Bailon was Adrian Bailon. Like, I just, from the moment, same thing with JoJo Siwa. Like, they just have very recognizable voices, at least to me. So sad. think I landed in the exact same fucking house that I did last time, which is kind of crazy. But that means I'll get all of the teddies that I need. Okay, that's a damn near exact circle that we had the last time we came to Holly. Society is sucking on my dick. I believe this is B. Miller. She also does a song called Slut. Sweet little undeniable thing. Unforgettable thing? Fuck. I think it's unforgettable. Sweet little unforgettable thing. Pretty sure. Slut. Have enough wood and stone. Now I gotta focus on that metal. Oh, booby. He's in the house. Fuck! Oh well. Alright. 6 minutes to 4:20. Perfect way to end it. So, thank you again to anyone that's been tuning in. We had a few people pop in. Wheels mainly just was leaving his opinion and spreading the Mooiisstt content. Jelly popped in but didn't say too much, you know what I mean? Was talking about some kind of space launch. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. We did have an old Kottontale pop in. Martin, haven't seen them in a while. That was nice. And then we had a newer Kottontale that knows Wheels pop in. Chiapas. Yeah. And then, of course, Georgia was there at the end, but she was just mainly lurking and thinking as well. Lots of lurkers. Hopefully the next meeting that I decide to do or whenever I get more social interaction that way. Honestly, like, it's funny, when I first was set forth to utilize YouTube as a way to help myself mentally and physically, I always saw myself doing it postedly only, not doing a live stream, not live content, a posted video, posted content only. And I think that I want 2020 to be the year where we, you know, really just do whatever the fuck my brain wants to do. If I want to do live content, I'll go ahead and do live content. But I have a few posted content ideas, and I definitely want to utilize some of them. So, yeah, we have 5 minutes to 420 somewhere, so I'll go ahead. And my 420 command already previously went up. Let's see if this command's actually going to work. Asbot's been working kind of chinthily sometimes. Sometimes he wants to work, sometimes he doesn't. So I'll wait and see if he does. Oops. He did. Thank you, Asbot. That's what's up. Ooh, I love the song. Yeah, I really I do really appreciate anyone who supports my Club of Cottontails because you're helping me to have a place to be 100% me. Regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of me, especially that motherfucker inside my own head. I come here, I freely be me, and anyone who actually, chats with me, those are the motherfuckers I really appreciate. I haven't met many through the interwebs. Most of the people who come and chill and chat for a long period of time. Um, they've known me for a while, or like it depends. Like Georgia does tune in every so often. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird bit in the life of a cottontail. But it's a life that I want to strive to keep on living. And that's one thing is that I have been, I've been suicidal for a good portion of my life. Not 3 decades, which I'm proud to say, but almost 3 decades. Here in a few years, it will have been 3 decades. Like, I remember the first time that I thought about leaving this world. And I'm glad I didn't. You know what I mean? I'm really glad that little ass Amber didn't fucking, succumb. I'm glad that at that time, I feel like we've had robot Amber and mom Amber in our brain for a long time. My therapist was saying, people who have multiple personalities, they tend to be born with them. And I feel like my robot personality, or what I consider a robot personality, and my mom personality, what I mean by that is like there's one that's really nurturing, caring, and wants me to do really well in life. And when I can't even see it, like they show me, like you gotta, like recently, you gotta be strong for Junior. You know what I mean? Show her how she should be. You know what I mean? And that really pushes me to strive to show that to her. And then the robot is the one that just takes over when I can't function at all. And they do what needs to be done. They make the food, they clean, they, give the yes, the no's, the whatever they need to. And then there's me, of course. Little old Amber, because you have your own personality. And I feel like if those were the three, I feel like those are probably the three I started with. Mainly because they're the most prominent. But then, I know one developed during that time when I want to, my first suicidal thought. I really truly feel like that it was, that entity. And see, it's giving me chest pains thinking about it, which almost leads me to believe that that's true because my therapist was saying that we tend to get physical pains thinking about things that are true for us but not real, if that makes sense. But anyways, um, yeah. I was like 6 or 7, man, the first time. You know what I mean? That's like, I was an infant baby bunny, and I'm so thankful that I got to being a baby bunny, you know what I mean? And I was like, and that's a huge reason why I use these terms, you know what I mean? Because I still truly feel like even like I feel like a baby bunny really goes up until you're like 25. But for the sake of it, we'll say 21. You know what I mean? But I definitely was a baby. You know what I mean? Like I had so much to learn and I was still evolving. Like you're still growing scientifically until you're fucking like 25, 24, 25. So at 21, you know, and especially 19, 20, you know, oh my gosh, everyone, you know, 18, you're an adult. Like, no, you're not. But happy 420. I'm gonna replay that song and cheers. Thank you so much again to anyone that's been tuning in. I appreciate Wheels for leaving your opinion. I appreciate you, man. And that's one thing with Wheels. He's always been himself. Like I know that he tends to be more of a lurker. You know what I mean? And that's it's cool. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Either way, happy 420. We took our last toke. It's currently now 1:21 in the afternoon, so good motherfucking afternoon from me to you. But good evening, of course, and good morning to all the wonderful Contels around the world. Thank you, Amber motherfucking Lewis, for having that mindfulness to come in during this meeting. We feel so good. Leaps and bounds from how we felt before we started this meeting, and that's exactly why you created your Club of Cottentails. Um, Continue to make your content the way that you do. Love yourself the way you want others to love you, and they will. So, on that note, I live my life moistly, if you didn't already know. I am 100% me, myself, and I, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of me, especially the ones in my own motherfucking head. I strive to love myself every motherfucking day, and I will be loved. No shame at all. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. YouTube, of course, by the same name. And until next time, and always, be kind to yourself and everyone else. And I'll see you later. Bye. Ooh.